Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So, this is day 9 of the series that we're running for the month of December called My 31 Favorite Rock Albums That Were Released in December. So, this will be album number 23, and that is BTO's Head On. So this is an album that I've had opportunities to get it, but they always have the price too high for this album. It's a decent album. Definitely has that BTO flavor to it. However, it's a little bit more poppy than some of the earlier stuff. So this is kind of the album that came out kind of after that poppy era. So you have after the original era with BTO 1, 2, 4-wheel drive, and Not Fragile. Those were the first 4. This one's the 5th one. So it's kind of taken it a little bit of a different direction with this album. It still has some of the catchy stuff, but there's a lot more poppy flavor to the album. So they've toned it down a bit. It's not nearly as heavy it's definitely not as heavy as Not Fragile, which is kind of strange when you think about it, because Not Fragile was a big album for them. It did really well. You would think you would want to maybe stay in that kind of train, but they didn't. They decided to go in a bit of a different direction. So there are some good parts to this album, as I said, but it just isn't dominated by that heavier stuff that the previous 2 albums had been really dominated by, and coincidentally, those were their best 2 albums. But this one's still not bad. It's a good album. It's definitely one that I will probably get eventually when I see the right price for it. But it's not an album that is going to knock the world over for me. It's probably going to be a solid 2, maybe like a low to medium solid 2 on my rating scale. It does have some stuff on there that I do like. And of course, being the kind of person that I am who likes to collect these albums, and so that I have the whole discography of things. So yeah, I gotta have it. Of the remaining BTO albums that I don't have, this would probably be the one that I would want to get the most of them. So eventually I will own it. And I believe this is the last one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the last one that Randy Bachman is a part of. Not 100% sure of that, but I think it is. So, of course, I want to have all those ones for sure. So, yeah, good solid album, but a little bit more poppy in nature. So, eventually I will own it again and put it in my BTO collection. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of my 31 favorite rock albums released in December. This one actually comes out in 73 originally, I believe. Yeah, 1973. So it's been a while, like over 50 years old this album is. So I hope you like this. So if you do, please hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget the notification bell if you want to be notified for the rest of the series. And if you want to make any comments about Head On or BTO or anything I've said, you can put those in the comments section below. And you have yourself a good day and a good evening, and take care.